Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo. And on this day, on the day that we here in America call Thanksgiving, I want to talk a little bit about something that I'm very grateful for, right? That's kind of the idea. We look beyond what actually happened on Thanksgiving and, you know, the violence that actually occurred when certain people came to the New World, and we try and turn it into something different, right? I think some traditions just grow, they change, and Thanksgiving for many people I think should just be about the idea literally of giving thanks for the things that you have, being respectful of what you have, and taking advantage of the things that you have, and sometimes even looking at what you don't have and realizing, you know, the position you could be in. So all of that stuff, right? So I wanted to throw a gaming spin on it. You know, I'm not going to make it some like heartfelt crazy thing, but I wanted to talk about what I'm grateful for when it comes to video games. Like, you know, something that happened in the world of gaming that to me is just like completely changed the way games affect my life. And I think that is the ability to play games online with other people, right? It's something we take for granted in, you know, the modern age where you simply turn on a console or, you know, hop into a PC and log into a game and just play with your friend halfway across the world. But when I think about, you know, the relationship my brother and I always had growing up, like, co-op was our thing. Like, we'd go to Blockbuster 6 times in one day with our Game Pass and blow through entire co-op stories during the summer, you know, in the late winter months during the holiday. You know, that's just what we did together. Gaming brought us together along with many other hobbies in our life. And when he moved away, you know, not super far away, but far enough away where it's not reasonable to commute, you know, every weekend to play games, you know, online gaming was there. The idea that, you know, just now tonight as I'm recording this, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go play some Black Ops 3 with my brother. I'm going to stay in touch with him. It's not just about playing the game. It's about having that communication with one another, asking how, you know, how's his writing doing? He's going to ask me about YouTube. We're going to talk about it. We're going to throw theories, bounce ideas off each other, marketing discussions. You know, it turns into this meetup for us to talk about everything that's happened over the past 7 days or sometimes the past month, you know, however long it's taken us to get together. And I think a lot of people can agree with that. You know, a lot of people can find common ground in that discussion. The idea of a loved one or a friend or someone who has moved away, but you managed to maintain contact with them. You managed to maintain that relationship through the wonderful thing that we call online gaming. You know, whether it be co-op or PvP, it doesn't matter. You know, it's there, it exists, and it helps connect so many lives. You know, and I think, like, we give social media so much credit. Oh, people talk about how Facebook brought, oh, you know, I stay in touch with my relatives. You know, gaming helps me stay in touch on a completely different level. You know, not only meeting up and having discussion with my brother and with friends who I wouldn't otherwise be able to see on that, you know, throughout the course of that day or that week or that month or that year, but I'm getting together, I'm, you know, making tactical decisions with them, I'm communicating, we're using our brains, we're, you know, we're cooperating to overcome goals and challenges. To overcome challenges and to reach certain goals. Like, that's such a fantastic thing. Don't get me wrong, there's still something extremely special to getting together in the same room, but you can't always do that, and gaming has been there for me in those situations. I think about, you know, the way my life is going now. I'm just exceptionally busy all the time. I'm at my day job, I'm working on YouTube, I'm eating, I'm sleeping. Like, that is my life. Like, it's 24/7, the YouTube thing, right? I never stop thinking about it. I never stop trying to make sure that I have content ready. It's just, you know, become my life. And I'm not talking about it in a negative sense. I'm talking about it in a very positive sense. I'm also grateful for that. I love it. But what it means is that friends that used to just come over and hang out on the weekends, you know, I'm like, sorry, I don't have time for that, man. What I do have time for is when I finish editing this video, when I finish, you know, recording this commentary, I'll see you at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll play some Call of Duty. We'll play some GTA. You know, we'll get together, all play Fallout, and just talk about our experiences. You know, just the ability to communicate while playing a game. You know, the way that things happen now, I think is just, it's on a different level, and it influences our lives on a regular basis more than we sometimes give it, you know, more than sometimes we give it credit for, I guess is the best way to put it. So if I had to be exceptionally grateful for one thing, I think it would be that, you know, the idea that no matter how far away my friends and my brother move, we will always maintain this extremely tight-knit connection through the power of video games and the ability to play them online. You know, there's just, it doesn't, a phone call, you know, the idea of, okay, your friend moves away, brother moves away, you talk on the phone once a month. You know, the connection that you're going to be able to maintain with a person from a phone call once a month doesn't even come close to the connection that you're going to maintain from sitting down, playing a competitive first-person shooter, playing a, you know, cooperative adventure game with them for even 1 hour a week. You know, it's just, it's not even on the same level of phone call. It's just, it can't be. It's impossible. You're getting together, you're interacting in a virtual world as you would in real life. The communication that spawns from that sort of situation, you know, it's just on a completely different level. And I don't ever want to take that for granted. I don't ever want to overlook the thing that video games have granted us, the ability to do this. And the fact that it's just, you know, it's so mainstream, it's so natural. You know, we don't have to say like when it happened or what started. I know online gaming's been around for forever, PC and console all over the place. But the fact is, it's here. It's more accessible than ever for just about everyone, and the benefits that it provides relationships, long distance relationships, for people who play video games is just massive, and we should never take it for granted. So what I want to ask you guys is, when it comes to the world of video games, what is one thing that you are extremely grateful for? Be sure to expand on it. I really want to hear, you know, is there an emotional thing for it to you? You know, maybe you're someone with a disability and, you know, button remapping. It could be anything, you know, whatever really hits close for you when it comes to video games, and why you're grateful for that individual element within the world of gaming. I hope you guys have a great holiday, whatever it is you're celebrating. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving or different, whatever, I just hope that you think about what I said, you appreciate it, and the next time you're sitting down to play games with a friend who lives long distance, or you know, a brother, or just someone who lives right around the corner, but you simply can't find a time to meet up, you really think about what I said, and you genuinely appreciate what we have available to us with the ability to play games online. Take care, guys. Have a great one. Spend some time with your family. Play some great games with them, and I will see you in the next one.